Hey, World Entertainment. And believe it or not, Beverly Hills Cop 4 is being made. It's not just being made, it's being made by Netflix. And Netflix plan to release it on the big screen first. Apparently, it will be called Beverly Hills Cop Axel F. As in Axel Foley. At least I would assume that's what it is and not Axel Fuck. But John Astin, aka Taggart, has spoken for the first time about it as he's praising his role as Taggart and says it may top the first movie. Oh yes. So legendary actor returns to reprise Sergeant John Taggart in Mark Molloy, I think it's Molloy, directed sequel. Speaking for the first time on the record about his return as Sergeant John Taggart in Beverly Hills Cop Axel F., actor John Astin joined the Poddywood what a name, podcast to speak about the excitement of returning with Eddie Murphy and Judge Reinhold in particular, but also executive producer Jerry Bruckheimer on the fourth film in the long-running series. Honest to God, it was this. Good God, words are hard. I'll start that one again, shall we? Honest to God, it was if we never left, Astin said of returning with his co-stars. It was weird. It was like we had just worked yesterday. It was great. Most of the time when Judd and Eddie and I had scenes, Jerry would show up. Jerry Bruckheimer. I know the pressure that everybody felt because of past performances on the third one, and the anticipation is so high, and I felt it. We are an integral part of the movie, believe me. We are an integral part of the movie. I have no qualms about Hector, but it would have been funny to have had a scene where I'm like, hey, I'm back now, fuck off. Hector was basically the stand-in for Taggart in Beverly Hills Cop 3, who was John Flint. No, he won't be back this time. Astin continues saying, I just read that part. Whoops. So yeah, he's saying it could top the first one. He said, Mark said, who's Mark? Oh, the director, Mark. So he says, Mark said he wants to get it back to the 80s. Get it back to where it was. It has a lot of action, comedy. It may top the first one. There's way more than one F-bomb. But the weird thing is Netflix wouldn't let Taggart smoke a cigar, which kind of pissed me off. But we worked out something else just as funny. I bet you anything it's a vape. I bet you he's got one of the stogie vapes. It was weird though that they wouldn't let him smoke the cigar. I know Disney doesn't let anyone smoke in films. You wonder why Netflix made that choice. But there you go anyway. Beverly Hills Cop 4 is currently filming. It's under Netflix. I knew Netflix picked it up. I just didn't know that it actually went into production. And I definitely didn't know that Taggart was going to be back. Or, of course, Billy. Anyone that knows Beverly Hills Cop will get that reference. Good. Judd Reinhold, because didn't he have some issues there a while back? To the point where people were kind of going, ooh, does that ruin any chances of him ever reprising the role in a Beverly Hills Cop? Clearly there doesn't seem to be an issue, which is great, let's be honest. That's what you want to see. You want to see Axel Foley, Billy and Taggart. I wonder if they'll get Ronnie Cox back as what was his his cop's name? I'm gonna have to look this up now. Oh, oh yeah, Paul Reese is meant to be back as well, and so is Serge. He's meant to be back too. What was his character's name? Good God. I'm trying to find it. That's what's going on. That's why. Bogomel. Lieutenant Bogomel. So that'd be cool. Billy Rosewood. Billy. Yeah, so maybe, yeah, unfortunately the Axel's captain won't be back because they killed him off in the third movie. And then he actually died in 2016, so that sucked. The third movie it's got some funny moments, but ultimately it was just like a disaster. Especially the stupid gun thing. It was like a radio, a microwave, fired nets and all this weird crap. And even Eddie Murphy was like, what a disaster of a movie that was. And it's also one of the reasons it's taken so long for him to return to the role. Apparently he was constantly getting scripts for Beverly Hills Cop 4 and he was just like, nope, they're too much like the third movie. Nope, not doing that. So I'm definitely looking forward to this. It's interesting as well that they're going to release. Now it says they're going to release it in cinemas first, so I'm curious as whether it'll like get a week or 2 week run on the big screen, and then drop it on Netflix, or is it going to be together, like both on screen and on Netflix? By the way, the movie's getting done. So we finally have Beverly Hills Cop 4 coming out. We know the series. They did the pilot for the series, which I think Eddie Murphy was in. I think he was in the pilot. And it didn't get picked up. They were like, nope. And apparently it actually wasn't bad from the people who saw it. But the studio, which I think was CBS, I can't remember. I think it was CBS. They were just like, no. So, Netflix is taking it and making the actual movie. Which is, let's face it, better. Anyway, with that one, I'll leave it here for this. Cheers. I'll catch you in the next one.